Hello, I'm Johnny and I'm here to tell you about what Sputnik has funded as of June 2024. Now, we offer up to 4 microgrants of £500 each term to artists who are following Jesus and making work for the common good. And it's one of our favourite things that we do. And it's made even better by the fact that these artists that we fund are so absolutely fantastic. I'm going to introduce you in this video to last term's successful applicants, but I don't want to beat around the bush. We make these videos for a specific reason. Of course, we want you to check out these fantastic artists because they're ace, obviously. But even more than that, we want to grow our grant scheme so we can support even more artists than we do at the moment. And to do that, we need your support. So let me be very clear. I'd like you to give us some money. Now, I'd like you to give us some money so we can give it to artists who are like last term's successful grant applicants. Jason Ramasamy is an artist from Worthing who, in his own words, makes visuals that explain stuff. A few years ago, he adapted a short story by cultural commentator Ted Turnow into a short graphic novel, and he is at the moment in the process of turning that into a short animated film. He approached us to support him with the soundtrack for that short animated film, and we were delighted to be able to help. Laura Sayers is an illustrator and paper artist from Glasgow, and she's presently working on a master's in children's book illustration. One of her projects that she's working on at the moment is a children's book set on the island of Shetland. Now, we've seen her preparatory work and it's absolutely beautiful, but she wants to do a residency on Shetland to enrich the storytelling and also the image making, and we are funding her to help her to do just that. Woven artist and sculptor Victoria Kolf is from Watford in Hertfordshire. In her work, she weaves the materials, stories and stuff of life together, telling her own story, but also regularly working with members of her community. She approached us about a project working with primary schools in her area to create a piece of wall art focusing on the detrimental effects of plastic pollution on the environment. Again, we thought this was a great project and we're helping to fund this one too. Corinne Chan is a London-based Taiwanese artist who works primarily with performance and multimedia installation. She is presently working on a fascinating body of work called Touch, which explores embodiment and the way we interact with the world around us, particularly focusing on the environment of hospitals. Now, she's working on this project as part of a residency with our good friends at Morphe Arts, and we're going to fund some research that she's doing that feeds into this project. What a privilege to be able to support these magnificent projects, and it's also been great over the last term for me personally to connect with some of the other applicants that sadly we didn't have enough money to be able to fund. We support artists at Sputnik in all sorts of different ways, but we find that financially contributing to projects is one of the most meaningful and encouraging ways that we can support artists. And as I said before, we want to do it even more. So thank you so much to those who already support artists like these through our grant scheme. Your money is not going to waste. And for those who don't already, there are loads of amazing artists who are following Jesus, engaging in the cultural conversation and serving their communities, and they need your support. Why wait? Together, let's do Christian art better, shall we?